Guys, welcome back to Alchemy Doctress with me. Okay, Doctress Monica Nicole. It's not gonna be a quick message. We said it's not gonna be a quick message. It's not gonna be a long message. Happy 777 to those who are watching this on 7/7. So 777 day because 7/7 and then 25 deduces down to a 7. So happy 777 day, and 7 is a number of information and knowledge and intuition, instinct, the absolute knowing, you know. 777 is the energy of luck, a lucky streak. If you are seeing this message, then you are in a lucky streak. And this lucky streak is coming because you have been positioning yourself in spaces and places that are different from your norm. And in you positioning yourself in places that are different from your norm, it's like you set yourself up to be able to receive from a whole new different like frequency and grab bag, like a spiritual grab bag is what I'm feeling right now. You know how when you play those games at the fairs and stuff and they be like, oh, you can get a prize off of this level or this level? It's getting this vibe of you are at a space where like the universe is allowing you to collect prizes from whatever level. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. You have more control than you realize. You have more control than you realize over the entire situation or the flow of everything. You are literally the captain of the ship. Your energy shifts the vibrations around you. So if you feel like you're lucky and you feel like a lucky person, everything around you bends to make that correct and true. So you're about to be walking into a period where you get everything that you want. You're about to get everything that you want, everything you need, but everything that you want. There's a few things right now that you really want a lot, and you've been working really hard towards it. It's yours. It's already yours. It's already yours. Your mind just had to catch up. That's all. You know, this whole time, if you take a look at your life, you'll find just how much you've been like the spiritual nucleus or just the nucleus of everything around you, similar to like the Truman Show. Because in reality, your life is kind of like the Truman Show, has a lot of similarities. You're preparing, or you're already in the phase of creating your own luck by understanding the cycle finally, by understanding the cycle finally. So, with you being this nucleus and your energy is strong enough to change everything around you, allow your energy to be shifted. I had to take my mom to the airport today. She just, well, she's on the airplane now, but on her way home. And during her visit of just communicating, um, she was saying how she notices the shifts inside of me and how proud she is and how she watches my channel and how, you know, different aspects help her and she share with her friends and things of that nature, right? And I think about the growth of our relationship in general, and not only just my relationship with her, my relationship with my sister, other people, right? And I realized those relationships didn't shift until I shifted my focus and myself. Those relationships did not change until I shifted myself and my focus. So what do I mean by that? I focused on healing and working on the things inside of myself that attracted those responses, those types of energies. So in that hermit mode, I worked on myself, I worked on my triggers, and my environment around me molded with those changes. My environment molded with those changes. And that's how it happens. You know, yes, people hurt us. Yes, people do X, Y, and Z, but we can't change them. We can only change ourselves and our circumstances. And so, this energy of what the collective is moving into, this energy of luck, is because you're surrounding your energy with that vibe of being lucky. You're focusing your energy on the vibe of being lucky, on the vibe of having everything that you need. And so you attract more luck. You attract more excitement, more joy, more support because you feel supported. And the thing is that many people, and this is what I do when I work with my hypnotherapy and past life regression clients, because we've been separated from our spiritual, emotional, and physical, and how they all connect together and correlate together. So many have been separated from that, and they need to be able to see and feel again. They all have a similar connection: what you feel, what you see, what you think. Same thing, same energy, same source. It's just source being expressed differently. The manifestation of it being different. That's what that is. So with that, what can you shift around you, whether if it is a connection, whatever the case is, what can you shift around you by focusing on shifting your perceptions and feelings inside of you? What can be shifted? When I look at the growth of my relationship with my mom and my sister, for example, and other people too, but especially with those relationships, I had to start focusing on myself. I had to stop focusing on wanting to fix the relationship or making them feel how they made me feel or how they hurt me and making sure they understand it. I had to let all that go. I had to let all that go because that's just my experience. So focus on myself and that experience. And what about myself? Experience them in that way. Now, I want you to sit with me on this because we all have different versions to ourselves. Okay. So you have to understand that every person, every situation that we come around, there's different versions of that person, place, or thing, depending on the version that is given to it. there's a different version of the response. So this is giving an energy of, if you are in this video and you're still listening to the video at this point, then you are learning how to alchemize your relationships and your connections through shifting your energy. You don't got to shift theirs. You ain't got to do no, what they be doing, the honey jars and all that. You ain't got to do none of that. Just shift your energy to align with what that outcome would look like. And that's if you want it, you know, because basically what is being said is that you showing up in this manner isn't getting you what you want. You showing up in this manner isn't getting you what you want. So what's another way that you can approach it mentally, emotionally, or physically? The opposite, the principle of polarities. Y'all know what that book is, right? The principle of the polarities. Well, also what goes on in that book is called cause and effect. The principle of cause and effect is also one of the principles that's talked about in the book. And how different actions have different outcomes. Each action has a reaction and has an outcome to whatever just happened, right? So understanding that you can shift your reality by shifting your actions, by shifting your perception of whatever's happening or whatever is going on. And that's how you start creating your own luck. That's how you start creating your own luck. That's how you start seeing the reality and the world shift around you. So in this season, know that you carry more weight than what you realize. 222 on the time. You carry more weight than what you realize. And the energy that you put into yourself, the things you put into yourself to shift yourself, work on yourself, whatever the case is, everyone else around you benefits from the work that you do on yourself. It's like a snowball effect. So the same way of how, somebody come in with a bad attitude and then now everybody else got bad attitudes. Good energy is contagious too. Good energy is contagious too. Healing is contagious. Healing is contagious. And all of it is beautiful. All of it is beautiful. And so that's the message that I wanted to share is you're creating your own luck now. You're creating your own luck. And I'm telling you, you're going to see it. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Put it into place and you are going to see it. You are going to see things shift. You're going to see people shift. And the thing is that how they shift in response to your changes tells you if it's alignment or not. Because you got to realize certain people and things are only in our life when we're in a certain energy. When we're in a certain energy. When we're not in that energy, they're not there. So knowing the difference when someone is in your energy, when you're in a giving nature, or um, depressed, or insecure, or happy, excited, right? Who's there when you're in that energy? As soon as I said that, my phone went to 20%. Hmm. I'm gonna leave that there. I love you all. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Happy 777. I gave you some strong keys on creating your luck, and we can go deeper into it at another time. Yeah, let's do that. I love y'all. Check out the links down below if you're interested in coaching, the Butterfly Effect School of Transformation, any of the classes that I have available for you. Check out all of those down below. As always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. I love you, and I'll see you later. Bye.